With our kit, we provide a roll of gray duct tape to use to put across the frame rails and make a bridge, if you will, for our new seat pan to lay into. For a pre-painted bike such as this, we don't provide the blue masking tape, but we would recommend using blue masking. It has a low tack adhesive on it, and you need to put that down anywhere where the clay material might come into contact, because it will stick to the paint product. You just use the blue tape, to cover up the painted areas, and like this, any polished or chromed areas, just so the clay doesn't stick to it. So once you got the blue tape in place as you need it, then we put the gray tape right over top of it, the gray duct tape. As you know, the typical duct tape has kind of a slick surface to it, which does act as a release for our seat pan. The clay material of the seat pan kit does soak right through that fiberglass bottom, so it will try to adhere to some extent, but the duct tape gives us a sufficient amount of release for it to pop loose. So now, however picky you are about how smooth you want the bottom of your seat pan, you'll want to be careful as you lay down the gray duct tape so that you maybe have as few wrinkles as possible. But the fact of the matter is, it is going to get upholstered and completely covered up, so no real reason to spend a lot of time at this point to try to make it perfect. With our clay seat pan, as I continue taping up to this bracket for the normal seat on this bike, I have experimented with putting a metal tab in the bottom of the seat pan for it to reach down into this lug. However, I've not generally had good luck with that because it does have to flex as it goes in and out of there. The clay does not flex once it's hardened, so we generally used other means for attaching the seat, either a seat pan kit that we have that has black Delron bushings that go down into the frame, and then small pins that screw into the seat to line up with them. But generally I work to find some other way of attaching the seat as opposed to using the metal tab process. As I mentioned, one of the components that's included with the kit is a sheet of acetate, clear plastic. And the purpose of this is to make a rough pattern for the size and shape of the seat pan that you need. You just take a Sharpie. Now, depending on the shape that you want at the top of the seat, or if you're coming up onto the tank or whatever, you can refine that shape later. Once the pan is made, you can draw right onto the seat pan to determine where you want to cut it at. But for our purposes right now, I'm just going to make it the largest possible area I might want for the seat pan. Make the pan to that size, bring it out, lay it on the bike, and then when it cures, we'll cut it to shape. Again, here it's important that you draw this line oversized from what you actually need, and we'll cut down to shape later.